Card Making Magic. This is the project that I'm going to work on today, and I am so pleased with this box. It just looks like a big box from the outside, but when you open it up, it's an advent calendar, and each one of these little boxes can have chocolates or sweeties put in it, so that the child that receives it can open a different box every day and have a nice surprise. Now, this whole project has been measured and sized around this particular template, and this is the square bracket edge box from Spellbinders, and you're going to need to cut a top and a base out, and you're going to make 25 of these little boxes. There is a video within YouTube and on the website about the square bracket edge box, and that will show you completely how to make these boxes and give you some other ideas of what to do with them. Now, to make the box base and the lid, I have used Centura Pearl from Crafter's Companion, and this is a really large card. It's a 16-inch square card, and this will make all the workings for my box. Now, using that large card, I know that my 25 boxes will sit on that card quite easily and give me enough space to fold up the edge of the box. Now, to do that, I'm using this measuring guide, which is also from Crafter's Companion, and it's double-sided. It has centimetres on one side and inches on the other, but it also has a box lid measurement and a box base, so you need to measure it, your lid on one side, turn it round, measure your base on the other, and that will make your lid slightly larger than your base. Now, there are box making tutorials on YouTube and on the website, and I have made my base, and this is the lid. So I've measured in 7 centimetres along each side using my board, and then I have scored it along each edge, and if you cut out a little triangle and just alter the edge of that one, that will make those fit together nice and neatly. And then with a large punch, I have cut out half a circle, which makes the lid easier to get off the base. So I've added my glue to each of the flaps, and I'm now just going to fold those together and hold them in place with a peg just to let the glue set. And I'm going to do all that to all 4 of the corners. So once all your corners are dry, you know that that lid will fit on your base nice and easy and complete your box. Now, the next thing we're going to do is create this framework for your boxes to sit in. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and that will keep your boxes nice and neat and tidy within that large container box. Now, to make the inside for this box, we need to know what that distance is there, and that measures 26.5 centimetres. So I need something that's going to be that wide, but it needs to curl up on the edge to glue to each side of the box. So I have measured myself a piece of card that is 26.5 centimetres plus 2 centimetres on the right and the left hand side. So that piece of card is 30.5 centimetres. Now, I have measured this using my scoreboard at 5.5 centimetres and 7.5 centimetres, and that's the bit that's going to turn up along the bottom. So this is what you will have if you just cut that little flap there. This is what you will have when you have done that. Before you glue anything into place, you need to put some slots in this, and these need to be just a little bit wider than each of your boxes. So I have measured these at 5 and a little bit. That's the best I can tell you, 5 and a tad. And you're going to cut out that channel 4.5 centimeters deep. So I'll just show you what I mean. Now that needs to be cut out, and that will give you the little channel that you need on your box. You're going to do that on every channel, and you're going to do it 4 times. That will give you the inserts that sit inside your box to add your little boxes to. But please don't glue anything in place yet, because we haven't finished. Now the next part you need is also cut at 30.5 centimeters, but it's only 4 centimeters deep, and you're going to score in at 2 centimeters on each edge. And this is the bit that will be threaded in through the slots in your box to hold the little boxes in place, but please don't glue anything in yet. And you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Now we're going to start gluing in place, so pop your first divider in, but make sure that you have enough room to allow those smaller boxes to fit. And once you're happy with that, you can make a little pencil mark along the back, take your boxes out and glue the first part in place. Now you're going to glue each of the sides and the base with a wet glue and pop it back to your pencil mark. Then when you're happy, you can press all that into place along the bottom and the sides, and just to hold your sides in place, I'm just going to use an everyday clothes peg. Now for the next layer, you're going to make sure that your boxes will fit again. Make your little pencil mark, and you're going to glue this along the base and the sides exactly the same as you did the first one. Hold it in place with your pegs and work your way along so that each of your inserts is fitted in place. Now once your centre parts are dry, you're now ready to add the other bit that you cut, and that's going to sit within those channels, and it's going to be glued on each end. But please make sure that your boxes will slide in there nice and neatly, and then you can add your glue and glue that at each end, and you're going to do exactly the same with all the other bits. Now once all your insert parts are dry, you can pop in your boxes. You can fill them with sweeties, goodies. I'm not going to decorate these boxes, but I will add this to the blog once it's completed. But that makes a very beautiful advent calendar. So here is one that has been completed as an advent calendar for children. All the little boxes inside are decorated with diamantes, numbers and bows, and each one can have some sweeties inside it or some chocolates inside it, with every number in December right the way up to Christmas Day for the child to open. So just to finish off the box, I've added lace to the inside edge, and that's all ready now to give before December.